This conference will now be recorded.
So at that day, we have discussed about the basic architecture. Sorry to add again. So this structure should know everyone, those who want to start career or either those who already having should know the basic structure of this one. So sales, service, and marketing already this I'm repeating again. Sales, service, and community which is provided by the Salesforce, and this is a free of cost. Anyone those who want to come in the start or switch in the Salesforce technology. So they want to learn the developer org what they are providing the free of license, and this developer org what are the Salesforce functionality, the all Salesforce functionality they have given the free of cost. They can learn, they can satisfy, and they can work in the Salesforce. So other than sales, service, and communities, all the other clouds, marketing, app exchange, and some other then health cloud, then insurance, all other every clouds they should have buy the license. Then they can entertain the activities. They can they can learn the concept, and they can start the working activity as per the business need. Here, data.com is the SQL parts. What are the data operations? What are the if you want to create the record, storing the some data. If you in the sales clouds or any clouds, storing data, some any record. So these records are storing in the data.com, and this is the third party which is integrated with the Salesforce. Here, having the chatter. Chatter is the common internally used for the office activities. Those who having the org um, org in the sense they are the member of the org or employee of the org. So chatter is a free of cost office internal activities for the interacting with the your colleague, your client, or stakeholders. Depending on the requirements, what are the activities we are doing? Some either here using the office Outlook for using the mail purpose. So we can internally, this is the externally Outlook using the internal as well as external for the mail purpose. So here all the activities, what are the Outlook you are having, other than we can share the directly interact in your org or outside of your org peoples. What are the stakeholders having in your org? Okay, so like that the feed they are having the common features. So to me, the bookmark, the muted, the all companies peoples. Then what are the in your org? What are the your team or colleague they are having? We can interact with the along with your colleague, along with the project holders, stakeholders, even your client also. So these are the concept for using for the chatter. This is a free of cost for the every developer accounts. Come to the work.com. The work.com is this is the HRMS kind of things. So internal provided by the this again this is the third party and integrated with the work.com. This is kind of HRMS. I think people are already aware of what is the HRMS. So internal employee management activities. Suppose kind of appraisal. Then we are having the so we can see in the detail little bit. This is a part of the chatter. Work.com. Actually, this is formally known as the RIPL. Salesforce.com solution is divided organizational performance. So this is the kind of HRMS tools they have integrated with the this is Salesforce. The formally known as the old name is RIPL, and before in the integration came in the Salesforce family, the RIPL they have integrated with and changed the name work.com, and this is all the employee activities. Suppose arcade technology is behind the work.com, RIPL, the company offer the cloud human resource, the software activities, the currently marketers, work.com, integrated, the performance, employee performance management, the sales activities, all those activities. This is the one of the um, one of the what can say one of the applications. The HRMS application integrated along with Salesforce and communities. These are common communities for the social activities. The what are the communities? Communities since means what are the communities means here. So communities is a part of the Salesforce sales and service cloud. This is also comes with the free of cost along with the developer accounts. The communities we suppose considering we are after those sales and services, after your sales, if you are having some issues in your client or in your client or customers, so we can communicate with the particular persons. I am not happy with this particular concern, so we can raise the request or you can escalate internally for the communities. So the communities people, they will arrange the other persons, those who can associate and who can communicate and you can solve your personal issues as well as the what are the issues we are having. So communities for using for that purpose internally. We can develop so Salesforce communities. If you are having any technical issues, if you we can post your requirement, you can post your queries in your communities, and someone the community member, those who are aware, they can reply, and we can solve the issues. What are the issues we are having? So you can post the issues and you can solve the issues to others. Okay. Now come to the Force.com. Force.com is the platform which is provided by the Salesforce. And what are the applications you have building? Your customer or your personal, even developer, they can build a small application and they can deploy in the Force.com. Force.com is the one of the environment, the platform. Those who can, whatever the design, whatever the app they have designed, either for the admin people and either the developer people. The coding developer means those who having the programming, and what are the things the Salesforce, the admin people. Admin people means what? What are the admin people's Salesforce? What are the functionalities and features they are having? Those who don't have the programming background, don't interest having the programming hands-on, they can use the point and drag option, point and click option, drag and drop option to design the applications depending on your business need. So we can design a small application, a small app, and we can deploy on the Force.com. Okay. Here Hiraku, that day I told, so this is the AaaS. This is not a AaaS infrastructure. This is the PaaS. This is a platform as a services. So this is the data type. These are third-party data types. Heroku is the third-party, like that data.com. The Salesforce internally they are having. So Heroku is the data part, the third-party data integrated with the Salesforce. So they are having a lot of securities. They have worked in the data security kind of things, and they have integrated with the Salesforce. So Fuel here having, this is not a sales and service cloud. So Fuel is the SDK on a small application they are using for the interacting with the marketing. This is a marketing, one of the having application, the marketing cloud. So based on this Fuel is one of the small application. So based on the Fuel SDK, install the SDK and integrate with the marketing functionality. We can utilize the marketing, we can access the marketing features, marketing cloud features using help of the Fuel. So data model, having the data model, then multi-tenant. So data model and Salesforce, this is designed for the multi-tenant architecture, multi-tenant infrastructure. Means what do you mean by multi-tenant? Data over data. Data over data means they are having the multi structure, and the data have the several security layer. This is called multi-tenant infrastructure. This is the basic all architect level systems they are having. Then come to the, we can integrate some other options. So the customer, they're having the commerce cloud, they're having the B2B, B2C, and business models. Also, we are following the integrated with a lot of Salesforce. They have almost covered 70% of the market. Market in the sense 70% of the market business areas, because they have integrated and they are trying to build up the big network. Already they have built up the big network. Still, they are day to day. They are integrating and building the again spreading the business need, the business environment. So we can here integrated with the apps, sales, IoT. You people might be aware the IoT. What is IoT? The coming futures already in India, IoT they have not implemented, but in out of India, lot of companies they are working the IoT. So Salesforce also integrated with the IoT. We'll let you in know when detail we'll discuss in the IoT. So for time being, just understand what is the IoT and having Internet of Things. Means we have integrated the hardware and software along with the services. Suppose IoT, if you are in the home appliances, integrated with the home appliances. So in the within the SMS, within the Wi-Fi, we can control your home appliances using IoT. So coming future, having lot of future in the IoT in the Salesforce. Those you having the Salesforce along with IoT, we can't imagine your career path. So there are lot of opportunity having the IoT. Then having the services. Now, then Force.com, we are aware the Force.com is the classic version of the Salesforce, and now they are having the Lightning, and most of the project they are converting and migrating into the Lightning. Again, new things come in the Salesforce, the LWC means Lightning Web Component. Still market having the just we have started I think 2 years back, and still they have not yet implemented fully. So people are working on the integrating the LWC. So those who work knowing the concept, work in the Lightning, they can easily integrate switch in the LWC. Then they're having the Heroku Exchange, the App Exchange, Trailhead, and this is the web component. This is all over the basic infrastructure or architecture we are having in the Salesforce. We are having the chatter, this facility we can insight a lot of things. So we'll share in this documents after completion of your classes. So this is the chatter activities. So if you want to anything more in the chatter, want to know anything more in chatter, so having the links, so we can learn the chatter about after the chatter having the in detail. So work.com. Then MuleSoft, Heroku, and Lightning platform. So what is the MuleSoft here? There's several. MuleSoft is the one of the also the integration. So what are the integration part? There are several technology and several third-party tools having. So MuleSoft is integrating all those third-party tools. So also you are integrating with the AWS, Amazon Web Services. Then we are having AWS, then SAP. Also the SAP also integrated with the Salesforce. So let me know in the letter. So this is the feature-proof integration in the architecture for along with the Amazon Web Services. Already there AWS have integrated with the Salesforce. SAP also integrated in the Salesforce. Then Workday and Oracle. These are the features are already integrated, but still they are working for the capturing the advance and just extending the business scope in all these technologies. So they are having the Salesforce, AWS, SAP, Workday, and Oracle. And what are the common like that we can interact with some one of the example the OData authenticate the OData. This is a part of the here integration part. When we are come to learn in the integration, we'll let you know what is the authentication OData we are having and what is the integration having the SOAP and REST API. So how we interacting with the data and even using the JSON, XML, what are the other technology, advanced technology they are using, all those technology we can integrate with the already integrated with the Salesforce. So those who want to come in the master in the technical side, not in the solution side. So those who want to explore in the career in the technical, so they have to learn the all Apex programming along with the Visual Force, then come to the Lightning, and if you have the integration, come to the integration. So lot of things integration we can think. What is data communicating? Then what is the security we are having? All those things. The Heroku architecture you can see. The Lightning platform, the CRM data, the Salesforce Connect, OData authentication, when they're coming the authenticating the API, then either Heroku is the third-party database, the custom apps, and compute your data connection and processing. So this layer we are having. Then come to the Heroku. Finally, all this this second phase, third phase coming finally the Heroku, and they are analyzing the data. Finally, they are having the sales org 2 or 3 or 3, and what are the communicated the again multi-tenant, and depending on the requirement for the org 1 or 2 and different of the companies. MuleSoft. Come to the little bit what is the MuleSoft? What is the integrating? What is the in the programmatically? So here having the Heroku platform connect in the database, then having the platform events and Salesforce connection and external services. What is the external services? A lot of external services having. So integrating of both with the Salesforce and then with the help of MuleSoft. MuleSoft is the mediator to integrate all systems, all third-party tools to the Salesforce. Then come to the what is the clouds we are having, the UI, the e-commerce, the mobile app, then having the order management, identity, the functionality for the these things, then system, Oracle, and AWS. These are the overall high-level architecture we are having. Okay, so these are the one of the basic things. Then come to the in that day we have discussed a little bit here data types, no data types. Those who joining today will take one more extra class for the things learning what is the object and what is the tab concept we are having, the Salesforce, the basics of the Salesforce. So just starting today, the will show you the course content as well. Actually, this is the customized course content you have designed for the corporate, especially for the corporate, and we have completed in several companies. So course overview, Force.com, sales basics, getting familiar with the Salesforce. Introduction of Salesforce 1. And now in the day 2, they are having building simple apps. Now we are going to discuss what are the admin functionalities we are having and how we can design the one basic app and what are the things we require in technical to create the basic app. So first we learn what is the standard object, custom tab, then come to the page layouts. So today we'll just understanding the what is the object types and how we'll create the object. First we'll create the app. Today we'll create only for object. Next day we'll create the app. So first learn the concept object. What is the object and corresponding field we are going to create and the data types in Salesforce. We'll considering both of the environment, Lightning and as well as the Force.com, the classic version. So this is the classic version. Going home. First, learn what is the object. We have to just what is the kind of object we are having. first understand this concept first. So object for object, the field. Here in the Salesforce environment, we have discussed, we don't have the concept, the table, columns, and row. In the other technologies, when we are considering the SQL, MySQL, or other Oracle database, they are having the table, columns, and row concept. So in the Salesforce, table means we are not having the table concept. So objects means what are the business scenario we are having. So consider for the one cases, what are the component we are going to create, consider as a object. And another way we can keep in your mind, object means table in Salesforce. So what is the object? Object means you want to any stored data in the Salesforce or saved as a record. So inside the record, it means once you're creating the object means having the object inside, having the property for the fields and objects having the fields. So object having the fields means they are having the column. Fields means column, and record means row. So here having the three concepts you have to keep in mind only: object, fields, and record. Record means here considering as a row, and fields means column, and object means table. This is the basic only three concepts you have to keep in your mind. So here having the two types of object. We'll let you know one by one in each and every. We'll create the standard object, custom object. First, this is the theory part little bit. We have to just understand what kind of objects we are having and what are the operations going to perform in particular object. So here is the two types of object we are having: a standard object and custom object. What do you mean by a standard object? So a standard object means they have created by the Salesforce. Created by the Salesforce. Why is it created by Salesforce? Because they have considered and they have designed, supporting the sales cloud and service cloud. So in sales cloud, they are having, we can say here, so sales cloud, what are the standard objects have created by the Salesforce? So users don't have any kind of, they can't delete, they can't modify, they can't do any activities modification or some other activities. They can't having the access, they can't do that. So this is the standard objects provided by the Salesforce. What are the standard objects we are having? The main standard objects we are having includes the leads, the primary is the first account, leads, contacts, opportunities, products, price books, quotes, contracts, and campaign. This is the part of the sales cloud object, and this is created by the Salesforce. Okay, if you're considering as a sales cloud means by default these objects they have, we can when you're creating the org, creating the sales cloud, so by default this standard object available in your org. Sales cloud means
Prasad, one question.
Yeah.
So, as per your explanation that the sales close has included leads, accounts, contracts, opportunities, products are the existing objects, right? So,
right.
So my question is that the rule and the inter dependency of the objects from one object to another object are already defined, or can we modify it once when we started using
This when we are using starting this object, so depend on your business need, we can modify, but not in the object property. Object property means they are having the org wise having the profile. We can later we can discuss what is the profile you are having. So what is the in your org, what is the profile active profile with the individual entity. So profile, if you are creating the profile, depends on the corresponding objects. So what are the activity, what are the business needs we are having, we can change, we can share the activities, we can change the what are the default property you are having, what the limitations we are having, we have to understand, and depends on your business need we can change.
Okay.
Okay, but the basic attribute what they are having, sales, service and marketing, sales, service and communities clouds, we can't change the standard property. Okay, the usage we are having depends on usage. We can design, we can develop your process. So profile, one of the objects we are having, profile of the process, then having the what are the activities we are going to perform. Suppose in one profile they're having several kinds of rules and pros and cons. If you are setting the profiles, setting the organization bar, organization OWD wise means if in your organization, or either sharing in your particular, in your senior person, in your org. So we'll let you know in that section. Okay, is there any doubt?
Yes, fine.
Okay, so these are the basic objects. Little bit know the which objects by default they are providing in the service cloud, having include the accounts, contacts, case, solutions, knowledge base, and knowledge base article. This is by default along with the service cloud. Marketing clouds, just understand the concept here. A concept in the sense one of the basic ideas, but we can't do anything in the marketing cloud because marketing cloud is the license version, and for the developing, or we can do the any activities for the marketing cloud, first we have to buy the license, and that case we can able to do the activities in the marketing cloud. So marketing clouds having the by default objects that include price, features, review, and plan, personalize and optimize, and gain more information about the client, map journey across the multiple channel. So these are, we'll share with this option. And community clouds having the context, accounts and ideas only communities cloud having the context, accounts and ideas. Only 3 objects they have created for the standard object. As per your business need, you can customize, you can we can custom object. So second, we are having the custom object. So custom object means what are the business need having the org wise or individual. So based on business need, based on business application we are going to design or working on the project, we can design or we can create the custom object, and depending on the use we can work on that. So here we have just a little bit, because a lot of things having the trailhead, we can't deep dive in the trailhead. So major part we have considered and designed in the customized way for your understanding level. So we can just very minimum effort, we can understand all those concepts and utilize in your project. So created Salesforce and meet the global CRM. Global CRM means meet the global needs. What are the global needs? The business team, the Salesforce business team, they have designed, and based on they have created as globally. Okay. So once more thing, so a standard object can't delete. I told so can't do the any deleting or any modification activity in your standard objects. Even though can't customize, if you can't customize the standard object as well, we can use what are the features they have, and based on business need we can what are the pros and cons having depending on profile, the access activity, the workflow, the process builder. Later we can learn that we can utilize here. So custom object means user. Custom object user can create according his business need, organization needs, and they can call as per the custom requirements. So how will identify the standard object and custom object? When the moment you are creating the custom object, in the end of the name should have the 2 times any underscore C, means if this is the custom object. This is identification we can remember. So custom object, we can, what are the operations we can do, the SQL operations, SQL operations, we can delete, modify, and what are the operations we can do as per the business need. Now, objects again having the some identifications. The standard objects they have designed and they have given the ID. Every object, the standard object, they have the identification. For example, see here, in account, suppose creating the account. So account, they are having the 3 character ID. This is the 001. This is, we can't change, we can't modify, we can't do anything. So this is the ID created for the account. So account, they are having ID 001. Contact, so we can see the contact having 003. Like that, what are the standard objects they are having? They are having the some ID and they having the unique ID, uniquely defined. So you can't change, you can't modify, you can't do anything. So just use that one when we are having the requirement as per your business need. Now, how will create the objects? So we are having the 3 types of, we can be this is everywhere when we are going for the certification exam, this at least one question should be there. So how many ways to create the objects? So here having 3 ways we can create the object. One of the standard navigation. Second option we are having schema through the schema builder, and third option having metadata SOAP API web services, which is this is the part of the integration we learned when we are going to start the integration activities. So only two process we are going to learn here. So what is the standard navigation we are having? So suppose creating the one, go in the setup. This is the host.com your org. So while for the creating the object, so first go in the setup. This is the standard navigations we are having. Go in the build, then create, go in the create, and having the objects. So suppose you can create the new custom object, you can create. So considering here one object, any consider for strength, employee, invoice, and suppose getting the department, one of the object. So label, what do you mean by label here? Label means the moment we are creating well successfully, means the label, this is a protected field. Protected field means the left side, suppose users we are creating the label, means we can say when you are creating in the Google account or any other creating the account, they're having the left side, enter your name. Enter your name is the label. So label is giving us something kind of the understanding. You can enter your first name, last name. So this is the label. Department, you can show label is the department. And Purler, what is the Purler label here? Purler label means here creating by the times of tab accounts. So departments have just Purler label using the departments. Departments. So this is the plural label we are creating whenever creating the tab, every object having one tab. So one tab having should have the one object. So one object we can't create the multiple tabs, but tabs, when we are creating the tab, we can utilize in the multiple way, multiple options, but one object having the one tab. So what are the plural name of the label? It's called considering as a tab. So will let me know what is the tab. So it starts with vowel sound. Means if you are having any vowel sounds, so we can create it considering suppose employ or any specific vowel sign we are having any customizations or in business need. So if you are having, then you can enable it, otherwise they are not required. So object name coming, this is the table name, nothing but object name for the account, like that. For the example, account description, you can, for time being, you can skip the description part. Then come to the context sensitive help. So open Salesforce help training window. So when you are creating any objects, so here having the help for this page. Help for this page means the time, the moment we are creating this object, so we can this is the internally hyperlink, and the information we can put like that. And if you are clicking this on the help, so what is the object functionality they are having, what is the pros and cons, their limitations they are having for creating the object. So we can get the object help, creating the object for clicking this help window, help button, help link. Settings, one of the window using the Visualforce page. So if you are having any Visualforce interaction, so Visualforce is a part of the this one. This is the front end part we are designing for the Apex programming. So what are the front end part we are designing using for the Visualforce? So if you are having any settings window, so for time being we can skip there, so not required. Then enter the record name label in the format. So record types. So department name, the this is the enter record name label and format. So record name, this is what is the record name using for account name as a record for the developer purpose. There access the what is the record name having for the departments. So we can identify. We'll show you the how we'll identify and how we'll give the full details. The data types. Now they are having the data types text and auto number. This is the creating for the object. This is we are not creating the field. So be remember. So in while creating the field, they are having the lot of data types. But when you are creating the object, so only having the two types of data types, text and auto number. So text means we are generally what are the things you are mentioned, what are the name you are given, that will create for the as a text. And if it is auto number, means have the imply number. So imply ID or imply ID. So this is the auto number. We can if you are selecting the auto number, means when you are creating the new record, this auto number means if I am starting to one, starting from the one, whatever the given the format, starting from there. When next time you are creating, automatically incrementing one by one. So these are the, while creating the objects, we have to keep in mind. So here optional features: allow reports, allow activities, track history, and allow chatter groups. So here this object, what is the purpose we are creating the object? Where we have to reflect the allow to reports. So later, if what are the operations, what are the app we are going to add, application we are going to design, is allowed to reports. Yes, allow the reports. If are unchecked, then we are creating the reports. This this object we are not able to see in the while creating the report. But if we are skipping here now, at that time we have to add, we have to enable. If your object not able to see or not able to visualize in your while time of creating the working on the reports and dashboard. So by default we can take allow activities. What are the activities we are going to perform? Then track history. what are the operations we are going to perform in this particular object. So if you want to track history, if you are deleting, if you are doing some activities or accessing some other thing, other purpose. So if you want to track history, so we can take like that. Allow the chatter groups. So what are the chatter groups we have discussed here? So if you are allowing the chatter group, then this object, if you are using this object by default, you can able to see in the chatter group as well. Now, the object classifications having allow sharing rules, allow API, allow the bulk API. So API we are going to learn API, the streaming API. The when we are going to just deployment, the passing the data to one org to another org, or working on the this particular objects. So allowing the sharing rules, allowing the bulk API access, yes, allowing the streaming. So by default we can click enable the all these fields. Now the deployment status. If you are working as a development, if you are clicking using as a development while creating your this any object, when we are deploying, what are the after completion your application, what are the small app you have designed, when you are going to deployment, then this object you can't able to see. So if you are created as in development mode, so by default we can create deployed, means whatever the app you are going to design where you're using this object, so at the deployment time nothing have to again rework. So deploy, you can use the deployed, or we can click, or we can access, we can enable the deployment mode. Allow search means what is the search window we are having here. At that day we have told what is the global search. We have the two search here. This is the local search, means what are the setup we are having. Inside the setup we are going to finding search here. So this search working inside the left hand window, what are the functionality, what are the options they are having. This search window, this is called the global search, means in your org, whatever the things, I will show you the what is the how it will work. What are the record? This is the tabs, and tabs having the records. This tabs means this tab means interacting, what are the developed application we are developing, thus interacting the users and interacting with the application with your users. So this is called the tabs. So tabs, what are the records we are finding entire your org. So we can search in this global search, means in your org only, not out of your org. So at that day I have told, so global search entire out of the org. So this is not out of org. So internal entire org we can search here. So allow the search means we are allowing the search here. Object creation option, for time being just skip this one. Now save and new. Save means if you don't want to create any further records, further objects, then we can save directly, we can successfully create it. If save and new, if you have multiple objects want to create, then you have to save and new, means when you are clicking the save and new, then next screen coming starting from here only. Okay, if you are save means just don't want to create further more objects, so object created successfully. Now, so here having the sub plural name, singular name means what is the object name we are having. The plural name having this is the tabs. The tabs name we are going to create for this name, and this is the API name. Object name this name. Object API name is department _C. This is the identification. It means this is the custom object. Custom object. Okay. Now where you use this custom object API name. API name you are going to use when you are developing the out of box. What are these features, the admin features they are having, and we are coding the Apex through the out of box, means we are designing the application, designing the features using the Apex and Visual Force or some other programming things. So API name they are using at that time, and they are the common activity. So here the this object created successfully. Okay. So as standard fields, by default, you have created the department name and the last modified by honor. What is the honor you are having? Lookup and these things we will discuss in the when you are having working the relationship. Okay. Now they are having the limitations after creations. In everywhere, at least one questions also we are having the limitations for the limits, object limits. So object limits we are having depends on your what are the license we are having, what are the kind of license we are having. The we already have discussed in the first class, and those who have not, they will give you the again one more class so you can understand what is the limits we are having, the additions we are having. So limits we are having the at least basic thing in the every custom object they are having the field limit maximum 500 limit we can having for each and every object max we can create 500 fields, not more than. They are having the limit. So at least one question we have to keep in your mind, what is the custom object field limits we are having. So maximum 500. The relationships we are going to build up maximum 40 relationships you can build. So having the child relationship, lookup and master relationship. So master relationship, lookup relationship, how many? Maximum 40 you can create. The workflow 50 like that. This is the limitations we can understand. We can find out what are the limitations we are having depend on the what is the custom object we have created. Then come to the we have created the successfully the custom object. Now we have to create the fields inside objects. We are having the fields. So when we are creating the fields, this is your we come to the at the time of fields. So just first understand the what is the object kind of completing the thing. So this is the classic version. This is the classic version. We have created the object, the force.com. Now in the same concept, and second one having second option having through the creation. This is the standard navigation. We have also mentioned we have designed where for the your understanding will share you this document. So classic means we are having the we have given the navigations. Those who having the newcomer are not knowing the how will create the object and what the persons having, we are having the standard navigation. Then in the same classic, second options having first you can create the lightning. Then we are having again classic. In the same concept, the object going to create using the in lightning appliance. So we are going to learn both of the classic and lightning in administrator point of view. So lightning, what are the lightning? This is the lightning you have in the look and different look and feel. And the features, the application, the features, what happened? This is the lightning windows. In lightning, we are learning both of the things. First, learn the classic and the internal features, the working features. After creating your object or any fields or some other records, what are the internal features are same as in force.com as well as the classic as well as the lightning. But the options we are having here, navigations we are having in the different names, in the different options. So we have to learn the concept as well as in the lightning, how will create the object and how will design the functionality in the lightning. In the same concept, we are going to create the object in lightning. So we are having the going to do the again setup. We are having again having the setup. Setup. We can having the search options in besides the below what are the applications we have directly we can search. For the time being, don't use the directly in the search. Just go through the navigation window one by one. So able to understand where is the which features, which is the options having in the classic Windows. Now for creating the object, go to the platform, then having the objects and fields, then object manager. They're having the object, here having the object manager. Going object manager, then having we can create here, create the custom object. I having the custom object from spreadsheet. So here having what is the spreadsheet having? So if you want to create multiple objects using the spreadsheet, so might be those who working in the IT and know the what is the spreadsheet. So multiple object can create using the list of the prepare the one spreadsheet, and we can link link for this one. So time being, most of the cases we are not using here, so directly we can use the custom object. I will create the custom object. Just click on that, then create some other objects here. Suppose we are having the student, the teacher. Suppose I'm not considering any specific requirement. We'll let you know. We'll discuss in the one assignment. So you people, so we can create a start from the one app and create the object corresponding as per the requirement we are having the giving the design documents. So we're getting the teacher, one of the objects. So folder we are having teachers. Again, same concept, everything same. Again, here having open a standard, teacher name, text by default, allow to all here. Then the deployed is the again this is the by default, so nothing have to worry about that. Allow search and save. So teacher successfully created. So if you want to again create in the fields, will let me know when at the time of creation of fields inside this object. So this object again created successfully. Now little bit know the first complete this one. So lightning, they are having they created the sales object and field relationship and new. The field and relationship, and if you want to create the field, so like that this field feature. These are the when you are creating the fields, these are the almost nearby 25 data types you are having. Will let me know when you are creating the fields. We'll explain one by one what is the data types, what where can use in these data types, in which case you can use. So we'll let me know in the time of creation the field. So second one, having the lightning, how we created the standard lightning, the object how we create the lightning. Then second option in the objects, in the second method we are going to create using the schema builders. So using the schema builders, come in the lightning for starting the lightning. So again go in the setup. This is very easy. The even we can see here in the this is the admin part. If you are understanding the functionalities of admin, when we are going to start the development activities, is just the sake of all the your basic knowledge required for the development. If you don't know the functionalities of these all features, then difficult to design the development work in the development mode. So people should have the admin knowledge. So they are having platform and the schema builders, platform, event, user interface, path, this is the path, that is schema builder, development environment, platform, feature setting, object and field, process automation, schema builder. So object and fields, again in the same object and fields having the schema builder. So click on the schema builder. Will let you know what is the difference between the standard navigation and while creating the schema builders. So using the schema builders, creating the object, we are having the one of standard of navigation to create the object. So why require the schema builders? The schema builders generally, yeah, we are using for if you have the quick, if you have the projects and we have the requirement. If you are creating through the navigation, will take lot of time to just consider all the process to creating the objects. While creating the schema builders, we can quick create the objects, and multiple objects you create in the in a minutes. But using the standard navigation will take a lot of time to create the one by one. Again, we are having one difference. We are going to create the through the navigation for the object or either schema builders. So we'll let you know what is the difference. Only one difference we are having for the UI part. We are through creating the schema builders, objects are not available in the UI, your user interface. So extra work we have to, when we are using this particular object, will let me know how will activate, how will make available your created objects through the schema builders, make available for the UI. To let you know when we are starting the application. So first we are want to create the one new object here, brand new object here. So here, go in the first all kind of object. Here having selected objects, custom objects. You can create the custom object. So you can remove that. What are the objects you have created? Everywhere they are available because we have enabled the options. So where we have we need and where this object after creation where we are available. So here again can create the custom objects. Custom objects elements. We are having the objects. Just point and drag and drop. Okay, simple. Only drag and drop by creating the one object. Suppose teacher and suppose the school. Again having the plural name school, then having the start with constant or vowel. So we just skip school descriptions. Then again having the standard help if you want to create the standard help or not. Then school name. School name is the record name. Then type text, allow the reports, allow the reports, allow the activities, the tracking history and deployment. Save. The object created successfully. Just again 1 to second object, just create and 2 3 fields you can create and save. So quickly, this is the quick way to create the objects. Okay. So these are the this is the lightning window, and same concept we are using, but the navigations are different for when we are considering in the here the switch in the classic window. Using the schema through creating the object through a schema. So again having the object directly we can find here, we can search. So directly we can find a schema builder. But when you are starting for the practice, so go through that. Once we are familiar for the all activities build, then we can find directly in the search window. Create and then having the schema object, big object, create objects, and here having the schema builder inside the. So what are the navigation you are having? Go to a setup, go to build, create object, then having the objects, click on objects, and they're having the schema builder. This is the navigation for having while creating the schema builders, creating objects through the schema builders, right? So these are the things we are having directly in the same concept. Here at the same concept, we can create while just dragging all objects. You can use the custom objects, schools, and just drag and drop. Not here. Select object, clear all, auto layout, and objects. Upcoming object, object. So directly we can create the object from here. Okay. What is the thing? Just objects. First we get select the custom objects, then having the auto layout. Suppose in the previously we have created the several auto layout, we will be able to see here. So want to just clear that, so we can auto layout. First we have to clear. Here is the clear all. So you can clean your board, clean your relationship here. Then create the all auto layout, then come to the elements, then come to the creating the objects. These are the process we are having to creating the both of the standard navigations or using the schema builders. So again, navigations we have mentioned here. So I will help you out. So if you are finding difficulty for this document, so classic, then lightning schema builders. So these are the process for creating the objects. Okay. Now come to the setups. So setups at that day I told. So this is the global search. Just we'll let you know the tabs. How we'll create the tabs. So we'll create the tabs, at least one of both of the application, lightning as well as the classic. So search means suppose account, invoice have the some records. Opportunity accounts have the some records. So if you want to some records, if you are able to just put in the some few characters. Suppose again setup. So I'm just searching the global in org by this is inside the org. So want to create the fetch the records means just fetching the records, display the records here. Suppose SLZ infotech have the 9 times we have used, so we can create and search. So these are the records we are able to fetch. So this search will applicable in your org wise. Okay. Suppose have the orders, some invoice address some order 001. So we start with 001. So these are the orders where invoice orders we are having, invoice name. So this is the searching for the entire this org. Now come to the how will create the tab. Just able to understand the what is the how will create the tab. So tab, what is the use of the tabs? We already discussed. So interacting with your users or in your application. Tab, what is the word for the why use for the tab? So this is the UI part. This is a UI part, and while creating the tabs, after creating your tabs, the work for the tabs is while interacting data or interacting users to application. This is called tabs. Now create the standard navigations. How will create the tabs for the particular object? So one object having, remember, one object having the one tab. So how will you create the tab? So come to the create. Here, this is the classic path, tab, and they are having the some buttons. Buttons where what are the colors, what are the things, what are the symbol we are going to icon we are going to create. So while creating the new, so select the object name. What the created object? What are the object you have created? That object having is available here. So only that object you can create. So having the department we have created, schools we have created, and teacher we have created. So one to school as a tab, one to school as a in the tab, top of the tab. So what is the tab style? We can just have the lot of tab style. We can create, select anyone as class custom link if you want to. So by default, no. Then next, and apply one tab visibility to all profiles. That is the profile. Profile means what are we are later to know what is the profile, how we create the profile. So it is apply for one visibility for all profiles. By default is what are the profiles we are having, by default is on. If you want to restrict access, restrict this tab, want to restrict to any other profile, at that case you have to apply this one and disable any one which profile you want to not access, to not giving rights to access or not view this object tab in your particular profile. So by default time being, we can apply to on, by default on. Then next, then by default include tabs where is the sales, service, cloud, what are the your clouds we are having, where we want to see. So by default we can see. If you want to restrict, depends on your business needs, so we can do that, the save. The moment we have saved the tab, the schools, the tabs comes here. Now I want to school the one record for in this object, the school object. So here we have don't created any fields. So we can create, but we don't have the any fields. So first we have to create the fields by default, because when you're the moment we are creating the object, the by default one field you are creating is school as a name, the name field. But if you want to, depending on the business need, you have to create the field first, then you have to create the records, and these records we are going to use our business need, depending on our business need. So these navigations for the creating the tabs for in the classic come to the in where in the lightning. So we'll little bit know the what is the process for the lightning. Going the lightning, in lightning directly we can put here tab, so we can find the tab, or either in a starting we go the platform tools, they're having the object and fields, they're having tab. No, the schema builders, the user interface. So user interface having the tab. The same process we can create what are the created object, we are having the tab, want to so here object, the tab details, the schools, they are having the tabs in the this in the horizontal windows, horizontal windows. But in the classic, sorry, in the lightning, they are having the object list. You can see either what are the created objects, you can able to see here. If you want to create again, we want to create new object from here as well. So what are the created object, want to create tabs, so we can select here, and the same process we are having to create the tab for in the lightning window. This is all about you creating the tabs and some other functionalities. Then come to the creating the fields. To little bit the basic fields creation we can learn today. Basic field creation. This is one of the basic functionalities.
Prasad, hello.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, I have one query regarding the tabs. There are different types of tab,
Right.
like Lightning, Visual Force tab, Web tab, and the custom object tabs.
Right.
So, what is the difference between different tab types?
tab types for the purpose the tabs we are using. This is the icon, the different types of the thing. Just one minute. Just I'm showing the tab we are considering. Come to the right side.
Yeah, wave, then Visualforce.
Right. I'm going to just explain. That's it. So here having the tabs we are having the 5 types of tab having. So let me know. Just given the tab here. Tab. Tabs and fields. So they are having the we can check this corresponding custom will open and create the application object. Then having the custom, and this is not a field. Yeah, having. So they're having 4 types of tabs in Classic: the custom object tab, the Visualforce tab, wave tab, lightning page tab, and lightning components tab. So wave tab, then we are going to use just tab means this tabs is applicable for when we are integrating, when you are nothing but working the LWS wave tab. So these tabs will be available in the term if you are creating that there, then LWC. So wave tab, this tab available on that environment. Visualforce tab, when you are creating through the Visualforce tab, no Visualforce tab have been defined. So when we are creating the visual through the Visualforce tab, at that case, these tabs available for the Visualforce created by the Visualforce, we can able to see. And when we are starting the Visualforce, will let me know what is the tab activities for the creating for the Visualforce. Lightning component tab. Component means what is the designing. This is the Visualforce designing part. Designing part means what are the front end okay. Through the Visualforce tab, while the creating the Visualforce for the front end part, at the process we are going to create the Visualforce tab, will let you know what is the importance of Visualforce tab. Lightning through the lightning component. This is the designing part for the classic Visualforce, the front end designing part. So tab means suppose you can create. We'll show you in the designing part in the way we are starting the Visualforce. For time being, just the button. When the button we are creating, going to create the button on the object and button on the tab. What are the text we are going to giving the option? This is, comes under fully designing part. And lightning component means this is when you are creating to design the lightning component. This is a lightning front end part. This is the classic front Visualforce is a designing part for the classic and lightning component designing part for the lightning. So when you are creating the lightning component tab, through the lightning component tab, they're having the options. So we can able to suppose when creating the new, just let me see, they're having options or not. So tab, the school, the lightning. So create the lightning tab. So if you are creating through from here, so when you are creating that tab through the Visualforce, so we can utilize from there directly, or either we can create from the through programming using the designing part. So if you are creating, then this tabs available for the corresponding. At that time, you have to designing part here, click and drag option, drag and drop option here. But when you are starting for the designing part with the Visualforce, then which tab and corresponding which object is going to create, give the option. So vice versa, we are having for like that, creating the this types of tabs. One more tabs available in Lightning. So one more tab. Where it is? Lightning tab or Lightning component tab, because we have Lightning component in your org, might be we are not activated, not work in the lightning. So this, we can see this tab in the lightning edge. So we are working in the lightning. That's why we are able to see here the tab. This is a lightning page tab and component tab. Might be in the classic, if you want to work the classic, not activated in the lightning. At that case, these both of the tabs are not available when you are creating the classic tab. Only two tabs are available. So you're working the classic tab lightning, then or these are two tabs we are adding here. This is one of the basic concept for the tab. Custom tab, again you can create the custom tab, lightning tab. What are the process of the lightning tab? Come to the fields. When we are going to create the fields, will let me know. Again, there are several types of fields we are having: the system generated created fields, the custom fields, and the some having the ID with the system field. So will let me know what is the importance and how will create the field. So field will take at least full one session to create the field, all fields activities. So come to the again. So one of the basic part we have discussed for the creating the object and tab only. Okay, and we are going to discuss like fields will take at least more than half an hour to create the all fields activities. At least 1 hour might be. The several things having the field, because the fields we have to consider the all data types, and each and every data types we have to show. I will show how we'll create what is the importance having the each and every data types while creating the fields depending on your business need. Then they are having the some standard features, a standard system generated fields, and what is the importance of system generated fields, and when we are going to use the system generated field. Okay, so we can discuss if you are having any doubts up to it, so related to objects and tabs only. So not I have discussed much in the basic one of the concept. So we have to work in the both of the lightning and classic as well. So what is the difference between lightning and classic? Only for the user interface. Internally, they are having the user interface in the lightning in the some other options, some along with the some other name. In classic, we are creating what is the standard, because classic is the very old and people are much comfortable because they have used the classic. Generally, are using the classic. Lightning came in the 2000 after 2015 in the 21 spring. So lightning is not much familiar. Now it is familiar, but still they are having to understand the concept. And after creating, what are the process we are having creating the both of the lightning and classic? After creation, the objects we have created the classic present in the lightning. Lightning we have created. What are the objects we have created present in the classic? So internally are same, only the look and feel and the user interface are different. And functionality we are going to develop, also most of the functionality are same. Few things have the new in the lightning, so these things we have to understand. Anything from your sides, all of you? So we'll discuss a little bit more. I want to continue for the complete the fields activities, creating the fields, or we can go for the next class. Yes, Sudhir, you want to continue or for the creating the fields or something? Fields, all the fields creation activity.
I think we can go with next class. Means we can cover it tomorrow if possible.
Okay.
Dinesh, is it
So,
fine?
Yeah, yes, there's no problem. Just only one thing. If we get the examples of each tab type, then it will be more helpful for us.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. We'll consider in the next class for each and every tab. We have 3 or 4 types of tabs we are having. We'll
Yeah.
explain one by one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you then.
Okay.
And
Thanks a lot.
Prasad, how can I
Yeah.
get this recording?
Yes, I have already recorded, so I will share you.
Okay, fine, thanks. And
Yeah.
please send that your documents
Course
as well,
content,
so that
content,
we
as,
can
content as well.
yeah. So we can practice more. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So I will share
Yeah.
the content, the navigation, everything. So we can minimize your time to dig in the trailhead, because trailhead
Correct.
is very large.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
a lot.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, sir. We had words in the morning. Yeah, this is Santosh. So,
Yes, Santosh. Yes, Santosh.
yeah, can you please tell me that as being a commerce student and having 8 to 9 years of experience in BPO sector, do I have exposure in Salesforce in future